Hey, everybody, welcome back. Wow, episode 5 of Real Estate Intelligence. We are just plowing through, trucking along. Today, we're diving into last week we talked about video editing with AI. So if you haven't watched episode 4, go back and watch it on the Lab Code Agents YouTube channel. But before I get started, before I even get into the introduction, subscribe. Subscribe to the
Yes.
podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, give us a like, drop a comment, watch along, let us know what your thoughts are. But today we're diving into the world of AI and photo editing and lots of other creation tools. So let's be honest. Like, we all want our marketing to look amazing, but not everyone has the time or the skill or the budget to hire
True.
a designer every single week. So if you're a real estate agent and you're watching this and you're juggling showings, emails, prospecting, you need tools that do the heavy lifting for you. And that's why we've rounded up some of our favorite AI photo apps that are easy to use, they're affordable. I don't think any of them are, well, one of them, I think they're all under $25. Most of them are under $10. We're going to talk about Canva, Fotour, Pixlr, and then we got a surprise tool at the end, which makes awesome video thumbnails with almost no effort. So let's get into it. I'm Nick Baldwin. Tristan, what's up, buddy?
What's up, everyone? What's up, Nick? How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for joining for episode 5. It's a magical day. On a Friday, we're recording this. So we're going to jump into Canva Pro. Everyone knows Canva with the Magic Studio AI. What are your real thoughts on Canva, Tristan? Because I know that you like to tell us your real thoughts.
Canva, listen, Canva is the best out there, I think. They've done a great job of integrating some AI into it, enough to make it seem like there is real AI. But what I really would like to see is if Canva would just full on take on like ChatGPT
Yeah,
and be like, hey, you wanted to create that? Hold on, I just made it for you.
just jump
Like,
because I know they can.
yeah, they can, but they also want to incorporate all of the other templates that they have and give you as the user the ability to use your creativeness. And that's cool, man. That's what Canva's
Yeah,
about. But
I mean
sometimes I want to
Canva.
be like, just create shit for me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Canva AI is good. I feel like it's not as good as some of the other things out there.
Yep.
I feel like it obviously is very easy to use. And that's what's so great about Canva. Their templates are super easy to use. They look really professional. Their thumbnails for YouTube channels are really great. But so Canva has a few features. So Magic Edit lets you remove or replace things in your photos, which is really awesome. Because let's say you are taking a picture of the kitchen of a home and oh geez, you forgot to remove the garbage can. Let's say the garbage can and there's like, a banana peel hanging out of it, right? And you didn't even notice. You
Yeah.
can remove that garbage can, which is awesome. And you're not lying about the photo that just you moved to the garbage can,
Yeah.
right? So it's super handy for cleaning up listing photos and, helping you stage virtually. What do you think?
I think it's great, man. I think it's great. I've created some images in ChatGPT, especially with the new release 2 days
Yeah, you're
ago.
going to show us that
Well, yeah,
a little
that's what I
later.
was talking about because some of the words are still not coming out in the order that I want in that image.
Okay.
I mean, it's gotten significantly better.
Right. It
Like,
spells things wrong, adds an
it,
extra letter.
yeah, well, now it spells things right. But
Well,
the
yeah,
thing
it
is,
took a while.
it puts them in like not the exact place I want them.
It doesn't put the words in order, but
Yeah,
it doesn't
sometimes.
put the letters in order, but it's spelled right because it has all the letters there. They're just not in the right order to spell the word.
Well, that too, but it's not much better. But
Like if you
anytime
want to
that
spell
happens,
dog, OGD, the
yeah.
letters are there, but
Then
it's not in the right order.
Ogda. So when I spell Ogda, for my brand new house,
Yeah, my Agda is sitting behind me in my desk. So,
I grab it and then I put it into Canva, and that's where I go and do the word editing because Magic Edit allows for that.
oh, that's super cool.
That's really good, man. That's how you use Canva with ChatGPT
So that's
together.
why you were saying you would love to see Canva just full on bring in ChatGPT because
Yeah,
now you're using two systems.
exactly. That's it, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that
talking
makes sense. That makes sense. Then they got Magic Design, which helps you create flyers, Reels thumbnails. The Reels thumbnails are really good. That's a very good way to use Canva. Listing announcements literally in just a few seconds, which is awesome. But yeah, I've created some pretty cool looking Reels thumbnails in the past because it is good to have your Instagram look cohesive. So, what if you're making a Reels thumbnail, you should choose one template, right? And then just kind of like continue to use that template or
Yeah.
variations
Uh,
of it.
Choose if you're going to change up the template a little bit, I would say stick to the same font that you're going
Yeah.
to be
And
using.
maybe
Like pick
change
a font.
colors.
Whatever that font's going to be, stick with it
Yeah,
and
like Comic Sans.
that's
Just kidding.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
my
ever
favorite.
use don't ever use it. Don't ever use it. So
Uh,
they have a free version, but Pro is really only 14.99 and just invest in it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just invest in it. I think it's even cheaper than that. It might even be 12.99 unless they raise the price. I don't even know.
It's $12, man. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's not. I think that this is wrong. 14.99. I use ChatGPT to tell me how much it costs, and I think it's wrong. So anyway, so much for that. Uh,
Terrible.
do you want to show us your ChatGPT thing, or do you want
Yeah.
me to continue down this list and then we'll get to it later?
You know what? We'll do it at the end.
Okay, cool. We'll do it at the end. We have two special ones at the end, and we'll show you how to use that. The next one is Fotour AI. And Fotour is pretty sweet. So Fotour has a bunch of different features. I can share my screen with you guys real quick.
Please.
If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see my screen. If you're listening, go watch on YouTube. So here we go. So here's Fotour, and they've got a lot of different features. So create a design, AI image generator, enhancing your photos, removing background, that's a good one. Photo to art, which is cool. And then obviously everyone's favorite, which I hate, wasn't everyone's favorite, is generating headshots. Oh my God, that is just such a bad trend, but it can be really funny. Like whenever I generate headshots, it gives me hair. It,
Dude,
I don't get it. It's like this guy wishes he had hair.
that's funny.
This guy is forgetting to put his hair on today. So I don't know why it does that, but the pricing for Fotor, oh my God, so cheap. So cheap. Look at that. Three,
$3.33 a month. That's if you pay for
39
the whole
bucks a
year.
year. What?
That's if you pay for the whole year.
$39 for the entire year.
Nice.
Wow, dude. That is really good. I cannot you can't compete with that. Um, So yeah, so AI background remover, portrait touch-ups, so that's a good one. AI avatars, if you want to just skip your headshots. So if you want to look like someone else, you can just use an AI avatar.
Or if you want extra hair, right?
Yeah, if you want extra hair. Have you ever used Fotor before?
I've never used Fotour before. I've seen it because someone told me it looked a lot like Mid-Journey when you're working with it in the back end.
Yeah.
They're right, but I've never fully played with it.
Well, the photo enhancer is pretty sweet. So you can take like darker, grainy shots and make it, pop with more color. It's great for taking listings if, the lighting's not right. Or it's great for taking listing photos. If for some reason you don't like the way the photo looks, if you're taking the photos yourself, you can use Fotor to enhance the way
Mhm.
your listing photos look. Don't change it too much because you want to stay within guidelines, but yeah, so polishing listing photos, creating clean headshots, and super fast social content with some of their features, which I think is pretty good. Everyone needs the social content. You know
Yeah.
what we should talk about next week? We should talk about real estate content AI. Just putting it out there. We should
Oh,
talk about that.
let me
Unless you
add
want to
that.
talk about that today.
No, no, no. We'll add that next week. Maybe
I'll
we
add
could
that
do
next.
like social media
Oh, that's a good
for
one.
AI.
Social media. Tune in next week. We just thought of the topic just now. This is how organized we are.
We're great.
Social media
AI tools.
content tools. Next episode, episode 6. So this is one that you've never used.
Never used
Um,
this one, man.
Pixlr. I really
Yeah.
like Pixlr. They have a great app, and I use the app a lot on my phone. So I'll just share my screen with you guys.
Yeah.
Pixlr app is free. There's a lot of great features in the Pixlr app. They have a lot of different features, a lot of different products. Editor, Pixlr Express is what's on the app. A designer, removing background, batch editing, bulk photo editing. And so here's a lot of things that you can do with their AI features. So AI image generator, AI face swap. So if you don't like your face, you can always be more handsome. That's why I always swap my face with Tristan's, you
I
know.
was like, you beat me to the joke. I was going to say the same thing about it.
Removing
Uh,
background, remove objects, photo collage, cropping images, AI generative fill, all of these different things you can use Pixlr for. And Pixlr is pretty cheap too, $10 a month, which is pretty much um, how much these things typically are. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
Typically, they're around $10 a month. So it's not going to break the bank no matter what you're using. Um, but yeah, so this is what I found out about Pixlr. So you don't need any software to download, which is awesome. It's all right there on the web. Um, you can use it on like you can even use it on a Chromebook, which is great. So like that's what's so great. You don't have to download anything. Like some of these things you gotta, some of these robust photo editing apps you gotta download stuff. So you can use it like on your iPad, you can use it on a Chromebook. Um, and the free version is pretty generous. I use it on my phone, but it's always telling me that it wants me to buy the premium version, but I have never done it. I don't see the need for it. But anyway, Pixlr is a great one. App
Yeah,
is free. Whenever there's an app, it's always a plus.
I agree.
You've never heard of Pixlr, but now you're gonna go download it.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at it right now and I'm seeing how can I use this one or integrate it into what I use. I like it,
How
man.
can I use this? The next one we're going to talk about, we talked about last week. It's Syllabi, sorry. I keep pronouncing it wrong. But they have a pretty cool thumbnail creator. And I want to open it up here. Do you have your Syllabi open by any chance?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm trying to open my Syllabi because I want to show you guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to do this together. So the thumbnail generator, that's brand new. So let's think, oh, let's do like what kind of thumbnail should we create?
Well, last week we showed on Syllabi, we show how they create
Well, hold on a second. Look at
home
this. If
tours.
you
So
what?
let's make a house, like a thumbnail of a house
Yeah,
of a listing.
check this out. This is how great Syllabi is. If you look at the top, it shows you how many credits I have. You can create over 1,300 thumbnails with only 500 credits, which is only
Oh,
$25. And
that's a cool
you
feature.
get three thumbnails per credit.
Okay. All
Okay, so
right.
let's do this. Real estate agent in front of a mansion with an excited look on his face. Let's do a her face.
Oh, I like that.
Uh, pointing at the home and a sold sign in the yard. Okay, let's see. I've never done this. I've never used it before for this.
Oh,
So, should we try?
okay. Yeah, go ahead. Click.
I don't know how long it takes.
It takes about 30 seconds. It's not too long. So,
All right, so it's creating the thumbnails. Everything will show up down
well,
below.
this is really good because if,
Oh,
whoa, that
well,
was fast.
oh.
I like the one in the middle and the one on the
Well, I did
right.
ask for a woman, so it didn't give me all women. It gave,
I like the one on the right.
this is the best one. Sold jackpot.
Yeah, and that was fast. I didn't expect it to
Let's see how
deliver
this
so
looks.
quickly.
That actually is really good.
Uh,
That actually is really good. This one's good too, even though it's a guy, but that one is really good. Don't you think?
I like it too, except the one
This
with the
one's
hand and the
terrible.
sign. That's not the greatest.
What is going on there? Let's try this.
It's funny.
A superhero saving saving the planet.
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta try it. You gotta try it. I'm wasting my credits for you guys, just so you know. This is how much I care about the value that you get. Oh wow. Dude,
What is it? Show me.
you don't see it?
Oh, there it is. It popped up a little late on my screen. Dude, that's good.
Look at Superman.
I like the Superman one.
Hero. Loki, be quiet. Hero rises. Epic battle.
Yeah, the one in the middle is not so great with
Yeah,
the
this one's
yellow,
weird.
but the one on the left, epic battle with the robot and the human, I like that one a lot. It's very comic-y
Yeah,
and
that's cool. All right, so
very
that's
hero-looking, which I
Syllabi.
really
Syllabi is very inexpensive. It's less than $25 a month. You get 500 credits a month. If you want to learn more about Syllabi and how you can use it in real estate, watch episode 5. And we reviewed that in that episode. So go back and check that out and you can see what it does more of. Do you want to show us your ChatGPT?
Yeah, let me bring that up. Now, ChatGPT is going to take a little bit longer to load, but I think, let me see if I have one that I created earlier. It's okay. I'll just show it now. Let me go to my screen, ChatGPT. All right, this will be a fun one. All right. Well, I think it's fun. So
Better be
this
fun.
this is the one. This is the one I decided to make as an image. Create a comic strip that has the humor of Dilbert, but original cartoon, where two real estate agents are talking about how every time they show homes, there's always a seller who decided to stay home and is in his underwear.
Nice in his underwear.
So the first it outlines it. It's like here's the Dilbert humor. It decided that it's going to create two characters, Casey and Mike. It's going to title it The Open House Horrors. It gives me the panels because it's a comic strip for like a Sunday newspaper, right? And then and then it says now I'm going to make it into an image. So as you're watching my screen, if you're not, don't worry. It's creating the image and you can see the panels, panel 1 and panel 2 showing
Wow,
up
that's
slowly.
crazy good.
And now you can see, Nick, what I was talking about. It's like the words are on point. Like they are good.
How'd your walk showing go?
Yeah, that
What is
that's the
that?
problem. It'd be more like how'd your buyer showing go? This is where I would take it
Or
over
work
to
showing, yeah.
yeah.
Oh
How'd
no,
your
underwear guy again? Wait a minute. This is the problem here. The one guy is asking her the question and then he's
yeah. And
answering
then
for her.
on top of that, the characters are different. Look at the characters. They're completely different on the right.
Well, the woman is similar.
The woman's similar, but the guy is
The guy
different.
has hair now.
It's the same problem you're having when you upload it to
Yeah.
yours.
Okay, and then it says, did he say anything at least? And then she says, every home has its character. Oh, wait. Now he's bald again.
Yeah, but you see, it's crazy.
That's
Uh,
actually really funny though. That's actually funny though, the joke is the punchline's
the
actually
punchline is
it's
great.
actually pretty
Like,
funny for
so I'm
ChatGPT.
thinking, Nick, if once this gets going, you and I could probably create like weekly cartoon characters with the same character for lab coat
For
agents,
real estate.
which would be hilarious, right?
Hey, here's our weekly real estate comic strip.
I like
That's
it.
that's really funny. This is new. What's the feature called?
It's just nothing. It's just images. It's on the regular paid feature. You could do it on ChatGPT 4.0
Okay.
and just say, create me an image. It just takes a while. You saw how long it took, right? It takes
Yeah.
about a minute to a minute and a half
I
for it
mean,
to create
in the
images.
grand scheme of things, it's not that long.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I
you
mean?
see how great it does? It
But
much
don't
better.
worry. If you're a cartoonist, I don't think you'll be out of a job anytime soon. So don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it didn't follow
I
instructions
think you'll be
correctly.
okay.
And now I'm gonna go over here to a
Okay,
different
so you
screen.
copied it.
Well, no, I went, there's a little button. You see,
Yeah,
it
that's
actually no button. They moved the button. You click on the picture, click on the image once,
okay.
and then you have these little tools on the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you know what? This dude has you have to maintain his hair.
Yeah. So how do you tell it? You're gonna
I'm
type
gonna
tell
put
it?
at the bottom, yeah. So
Okay.
keep the same man or male character. Let's see if it knows that.
And
Uh,
say like with a bald head or something.
with a bald head. So if you're listening, what I did is I clicked on the image and it took me to a separate section to be able to edit that image, and I can highlight the areas I want them to change.
Okay, so
Uh,
let's see what happens.
so now it's going to try to do it. Let's see how that goes. But remember, this will take a minute to a minute and a half, so it's going to be a little bit slow.
Yeah, but that's cool that you can kind of it's much easier now to explain to it what you want changed as opposed to what it was like before. You like literally couldn't like if I was creating a logo, it was
Hmm.
very hard to get it to create the same logo again, but like with a different font.
Yeah. That's true, man. I would hate because I felt like I would restart the whole time. This is why I started using a Magic Edit. So if I downloaded this, let me download this to desktop, and I go to Canva. We got a little bit of time, so I'm
Yeah.
going to download the image that I created earlier. Oh, but I don't know if I'm logged in correctly because they're always changing our password. On Yeah, I don't even have it. I don't think that's the one.
No.
Log
Oh
with a
well.
code instead. Hold on. Log with a code. Let's get a code. I'm going to get a
Well,
code. There it
you
is.
don't have to. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. That way I can show you the shortcut. So I'm going to grab an image. Where's our image here? Hold on. Accept cookies. Create a design. Let's just go with anything. There. I'm going to upload an image, which is the image that I have on my desktop from the comic strip from ChatGPT. There it is. All right. I'm going to make it big. It's on my screen. Now I'm going to hover over, go to, where's the elements here? Edit. I'm going to go to edit. And then let me see if I can do this right. Give me a second. There it is. Once I click edit, I'm going to have some choices. And one of those is magic grab, right? So I can literally have it grab the whole thing. In this case, I wanted to grab, oh, hold on. Let me go back. Grab text. That's the one I wanted. I have to give it a second. There it is. You see how it changed it
Yeah.
on the screen? And now I can go and
You can
grab
tell it
it
what you want it to say.
and I could say, hey, how did work go? So now, how did
Oh,
work?
that's cool.
How did your work go? How did your work showing go?
Or you could change it to how did your house showing go?
Yeah, how did your house house showing
That's
go?
cool.
Right? And then I could fix it. But I can't fix his hair, right? That's the
No,
problem.
but that's funny. So it says, how'd your work showing go? Oh, one thing yeah, one thing you can't do is, oh, it couldn't generate the image for some reason.
Yeah, it's not generating it. I don't know what happened.
But you guys get the point. I like that, that Canva feature. That's super cool because if ChatGPT gets it wrong, go into, how come Canva can do it?
That's why I want both of them to like merge together and be like, you know what? Canva, Canva's now going to use full-on features from ChatGPT,
Yeah,
right?
because Canva can do it, but ChatGPT can't do it. They should have the same, you know what I'm saying? Should have the same feature, don't you think?
I
Yes.
agree, man.
It's a
I
podcast. You
agree.
have to say yes. You can't just nod your head.
Anyway, yes, yes, yes. And that,
Tristan
look,
is nodding his
that's why I
head.
wanted. I thought we were just having a conversation, believe it or not. I was like, "Oh, I forgot we were doing the podcast."
Oh, you forgot.
Yeah, which is even better. Which is even better.
That is funny. That is funny. All right, so anyway, guys, definitely give these a try. Figure out which one you like the best. If you want to do YouTube thumbnails, you can try Syllabi. If you want to do, Reels thumbnails, you can use Canva Pro. If you want to use Magic Design, or Magic Edit, like Tristan did, Canva would be the one. Pixlr is great for cutting out backgrounds, creating an AI background generator. A lot of these things can create your AI headshot, which I don't really recommend, but hey, whatever. Because you know what it is? AI photos, quote unquote, still look like drawings,
Yep,
but eventually they won't,
I
you know.
agree.
And then I think it would be okay.
I think
Um,
it'll be amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, subscribe to the channel. Give us a like. We're talking AI generated social um, social media systems next week,
Social
like
media tools, social
social
media
media
tools.
tools next week.
Yeah,
So make sure you tune into that one. And yeah, let us know
next
what
week.
you think and let us know how things work out for you and let us know what you want to hear going forward on the podcast. Hope everyone has a great day. See you later.
It's a good one. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I liked it. Bye.